Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Happy Friday. It's your boy, Joe Cashflow, and we are live in the building. Oh my God. Let me tell you why I am so happy to be here because, guys, guess what? Not only did I start pretty much on time, not only did I pretty much start on time, it's a back to back Friday episode, man, coming live. Shout out to the Straw Hat Podcast. They already up in the building. Talking about some, man, let's get it. Boom. Hey, man. Woo. I am hyped to be on here. Oh, boy. We got a fun episode, a episode much requested, and it's just going to be a staple of the Joe Cashflow show, man. Because Joe Cashflow, one thing that I do very, very well. If you don't know about the Joe Cashflow show, one thing that I do very, very, very well, and that's talk about money, and that's talk about business, and I'm even decent at giving some advice on business. So I said, you know what? We got to make sure. It was such a great episode the first time we did. It was actually episode 3. If you want to go watch the original, I'm going to tell you right now, the original episode was like, we wasn't using this fancy stuff you see on the screen. You see all this fancy stuff on the screen. We wasn't using none of that then. We was kind of using like Zoom and different things, but the episode was absolutely fire, jam-packed with a whole lot of value, and it was fun. So either way, man, welcome to the Joe Cashflow show. Man, we live, man. And here's the thing. This whole show on Friday nights, this is the late show. This is the end of the week, but kind of the start of the weekend. It's Friday night, and I feel all right. You know that whole thing. The party's here on the Joe Cashflow show. And you know what, man? We are excited. And this show is meant for you, my entrepreneurs, my business people, my people that just likes to talk about money, my investors, just the people who are just, like, man, if I'm going to get entertained, I want to get entertained and talk about some young moolah baby. Either way it goes. We live. So, of course, shout out to the original crew, YouTube fam. Of course, man, shout out to the original crew, my YouTube family. Shout out to my new family, Twitch, man. Definitely got Twitch on here live. I know we already got Straw Hat Podcast that tuning in already. Man, thank you guys jumping on live. Then we got Instagram. Don't worry, Instagram. I have you tuned in right here on the MacBook. Full screen HD. Look, brightness turned all the way up. So I'm not missing anything when it comes down to the good old-fashioned stream today. Man, Straw Hat Podcast said, yeah! Let's go, man. Let's go. Either way. So tonight's episode, it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. So, man, get your glasses. You guys know how it goes, man. Get your glasses. Shake your... Well, you know what? We'll keep going. But, hey, man, cheers to you guys. We are going to kick this bad boy off. And it's going to be just a fast-paced, jam-packed episode. I have no idea where it's going to go. I did not pre-select who we're going to be talking to, who we're going to be reacting to. So I don't even know. No pre-selection. This is all raw and uncut. But we're about to do these live reactions. So, man, let's get right into the episode for this reaction. So, if you guys don't know this, let me go ahead and start by saying I like to be on the Reddit community. And on the Reddit community, they have these, Reddit feeds. And people ask questions and they want advice and they want people to react to them. And they're asking about money. They're asking about finance. They're asking about marketing. There's all kinds of things that people be asking about. And so what I like to do is I like to kind of like jump on here and maybe give my fellow Americans, I like to give them some advice, right? Do my part in this political world right now, red, blues, and greens, yellows, purples, the whole rainbow coalitions and everything else. I want to do my part for America. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to give people business advice because I think people need money. So on Reddit, people like to ask questions. So let's just jump right into. Now, the feed that I'm in, if you want to know, is the Side Hustle. Reddit Side Hustle. This is a big one. There's a lot of members in this one already. So just to let you guys know, a lot of members. We go to the about, you kind of see. I mean, there's a lot of people in this page. Either way, point of the matter is we're going to jump right into it. And let's just go down and see what people are looking for right now and how we're going to do this. Of course, if you're live, man, definitely react, give some commentary, man, maybe even you give some advice. If after the fact, man, tune in, man, strap in. It's about to be a fun one. But we're going to go through and we're going to find some people looking for a side hustle. And we're going to see if we can help them out and give them some advice. So let's go ahead and jump into this bad boy. Here we go. Let's say the Golden Flasher. I don't even like that person's name, so let's not even react to this person. Let's see. What is a good, and then we're looking for stuff with a lot of comments and different things. So it says, what is a good side hustle for teenagers such as myself? Now, we're good on that. Weekend side hustles I can do from home with my skills. Okay, let's see. I'm considering starting a side hustle, but I mostly need to work on the weekends and do it from home. I have a drone pilot license, a gaming PC, and basic cooking skills. Are there any side hustles that I can do that meet these criteria? Hey, Tomo Bits. Let me go ahead and tell you right now before we get too deep in it. Look, I don't know how in the world you put a business together that involves a drone, a gaming PC, and cooking. But I can guarantee you, if you could put a side hustle together with that, it would be a very unique, and you would have a niche. And I think the whole point of a side hustle is to make sure you get a niche so you can make some money. So either way, I don't know if we're going to help Tomo Bits because he has some interesting skills. He said basic cooking skills. Come on, man. All right. By the way, just get a job, bro. Matter of fact, I'm curious. I want to see what are people saying in here? I'm actually just curious on what people are saying. Some people said sometimes film crews use drones for dramatized B-roll. Consider looking into putting your drone skills in film. Okay. Not totally from home, but maybe partner with realtors. That's what I was kind of thinking. Partnering with some realtors, also depending on where you live. But near the ocean. Create a website with the PC that allows you to deliver food you cooked with a drone. That you wait a minute. GM Evolved is a clown. GM Evolved is a clown. Listen to what his advice is really quickly. He said, create a website with the PC that allows you to deliver food you cooked with a drone that you operate. Jimmy Evolved is a clown. Jimmy Evolved is a clown. Funny guy. All right, let's keep finding some ones because I want to find some good ones. All right, engineering manager looking for a side hustle. Landed on some rough times. Bro, a lot of people's families are landing on some rough times. So I'm looking for a side hustle to pick up some consulting gig work on nights and weekends. A lot of people didn't want to answer them, so apparently people wasn't interested. Okay. Anyone else flip furniture? Ooh. I think we got a good one. Wait a minute. Straw Hat Podcast, let me not miss it. Bro, what kind of advice is that? Yeah. I don't know what Jimmy was trying to give. Jimmy was just setting up the guy for Tomo Bits. He was setting him up for failure. That was the wildest advice I've ever seen. I don't know what they was doing. Jimmy Evolved is definitely on some clown business, just straight trolling at this point. I don't know why, but trolling. But yeah, bro, that mess was hilarious. All right, anyone else flip furniture? Look at this. First of all, look at all the reactions. 146 people is liking it. 85 comments. Before we even give advice, I'm curious on the reaction of what these people are talking about. But let's see what the question is. This is a striking fun 1070 or 1077. I don't know. But let's just say 1077. Okay. Just started flipping wooden furniture. I'll find little cost to free. I'll find little cost to free nightstands, tables, dressers, etc., and simply repaint it. Picked up 2 free nightstands from my neighbor's Curb Alert, slapped it with green farmhouse paint, and made $100. Okay, I don't know what his point is because he clearly, up to this point, has made money with his side hustle. So I guess let's keep going. Got a free hallway table, slapped the same green farmhouse paint on it. Already have interest, and it's listed for $120. So far, this is actually decent. What are your guys' experience with flipping painted furniture? Okay, so interesting. Striking Fun 1077 is already kind of flipping furniture, and he's like, "Man, what's your advice?" First of all, salute to you, my brother, because you picking up free stuff and then you throwing some paint on it and making some money. That's actually not bad. A little can of green paint is probably like 20, 30 bucks. That's easy money. I like that idea. But let's see what people are talking about because this is where it's going to be funny. I'm curious on what people's advice. By the way, 2 million people are in this side hustle. It's in the top 1%. All right, so let's see. I make furniture sometimes professionally. I have a book on painted furniture. I have a book on painted furniture that's interesting. If you want to upgrade your game and make more decorator-friendly pieces with sponge painting, etc., if you get good at it, you can get paid pretty well by interior decorators to do fox finishing. I've been surprised how well finishers can do financially. Okay, in my area, flipping cheap furniture. So I like how Far Potential 3634 try to plug his little book in there. People are in here saying, "What's the book?" Okay, let's keep going. Couches. People often give them away for free. I often will pick them up on the weekend, use my wet vac to give them a clean throughout the week, and list them for a price. You'd be surprised how much a good clean can transform an old couch and ultimately how much it value can add. Okay. This person under here said, "Are you afraid of bed bugs? I wouldn't take anything from the curb. Do you ever repulsor them?" Got it. And then there's some comments there. Okay. My fiance, let's see. My fiance turned it into her full-time job, though she stays away from painting and does finishing by sanding, removing clear and stain, then doing an oil finish to make the grainy really pop. Most of the time on MCM pieces, unless they're in good shape. All right, let's see. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. 50 hours a week job, but between $700 a month. Wait a minute. It was a lot of work on top of a 50-hour week job between $700 a month savings from my day job and flipping. I was able to save up to $30K in about a year and a half. 10 out of 10 hustle. A lot of stuff around here, Midwest. So, guys, what type of furniture would you guys get? My bad, by the way. I forgot to get this exploded, and I realized that you guys can't hardly even see the screen. Let me do this. This is my bad on that. Let me zoom this in as well so we can get a better view of what we're reacting to. Okay. All right, so here we go. Okay, so let's see what else. I've done it seriously, but funny enough, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think this is one of the best side hustles if you have time and money. My friend does this and has great success. She even has a storefront. So first of all, do you sell on Facebook? I'm curious on what this person said. Uh-oh. I have hateful comments. What did I press? I don't know. All right. Been thinking about this. I find it a lot of free furniture on local. I flip mattresses, edit. I thought the majority of people would have an ick factor for using that. Okay, got it. So let's just get right down to it. Actually, a lot of people have some positivity when it comes down to flipping furniture. So I'm actually kind of curious on, let's see the market for it. So how do we find out the market for flipping furniture? Because you're thinking, I don't know. Well, I'll figure. Let's just go ahead and go to Facebook. Go to Facebook here on my computer. And as soon as Facebook on my side wants to pull up, then I'll be able to share it with you guys. All right, Facebook, boom. And let's go right down to the marketplace. Oh, wait, let me share my screen. Share this tab. Nope, do not allow. Okay, there we go. So let's go to the marketplace. And now that we're on the marketplace, let's actually see if we can find some furniture and see how much used furniture goes for and see if there's some interaction. Because here's the thing, if it's a decent side hustle, right, meaning people can actually make some money from it, why not? Now, my goal is going to be to, of course, see if like I can help him enhance it, because the whole goal of the show is to give them some good advice. And Striking Fun 1077 said, man, is there some money in it? So let's just see. So first off, in my local marketplace, just looking at what the furniture is, looking at some used furniture. We got a brand new furniture need gone ASAP. This is in Austin. Okay, they don't say the price on here. Let's see. Okay, they're not saying the price. I'm trying to find some nice used. Okay, so here we go. We got a free dresser. The free dresser. One or two of the drawers are a little messed up, but you can still use them. They can just be annoying, but probably could be fixed if you knew how. I don't know, very heavy and large. It's all wood. Pick up only ASAP. Interesting. So my man did say he got some wood for free. So here we go. And this dresser costs no money. No money. Okay. So it's very interesting that, okay, another free furniture. Interesting. All I have left is 2 refrigerators and I have a few items. You know what's so interesting? There is people on even Facebook offering free furniture. So free furniture is even available on Facebook to find. But let's see, are we at least getting... Okay. So here's the thing. Free furniture is on here. And he's saying it's a side hustle. And he's kind of got it figured out, paints it, makes it cool. Here's where I think we can advance to that. Now, this is about to be a Joe Cashflow moment. Let's go ahead and get right to the nasty work. This is what I'm thinking. If you look at what people are really, really, really interested in when it comes down to entertainment, right? Entertainment. What are people most interested in entertainment? Joe Cashflow exclusive. Absolutely. This is what we do, man. Off the cuff. About to just give out the craziest advice to make this person's money, because I'm going to go back to it really quick before we go crazy with the advice. It says Striking Fun 1077. They want to know is flipping furniture. And this is where you do it, Striking Fun. Let me go ahead and break this down. Do you realize, Striking Fun, what people are so much like they're addicted to entertainment wise? Sports franchises. Now, just to put this in perspective, let's just pull up. Let's just pull up this really quickly so we can really we about to really cook right now. How much do let's say NFL makes per year? Watch this. The NFL netted roughly $13 billion in revenue per year. $13 billion in revenue. Okay, you're like, Joe, what are you talking about? Okay, wait. Let's keep it going. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's find out how many people, watch this, Get your notepads ready, man. Whether you're watching live after the fact, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, get your notepads ready. Watch this. How many people view the NFL? You know what? Right there. Let's just say Super Bowl alone. How many people view the Super Bowl? 100 million viewers. Do you realize that's a third of the United States? Watch this. Watch this. If you're going to ask me how to make my furniture side hustle better, this is about to be a $50,000 a month side hustle because I'm about to give you what people are going to spend money on. You take something like, I'm going to show you. And see, I'm not an artistic man like you are, my friend. I'm not an artistic man like striking, what is this? Striking Fun 1077. But watch this. Watch this. Let's say you do this. Ooh, we about to cook. Let's say you take one of these dressers, because you mentioned free dressers. You take one of these dressers, right? And imagine you take the team who just won the Super Bowl or was in the playoffs, because we already know. So who just won it? Kansas City. Imagine you making this for the men's game room, and you making this like a Kansas City type dresser or an NFL type dresser, and then you sell that bad boy for a luxury. And you don't need to do much. Get the Kansas City colors or get the NFL colors or your local team, whatever you're. So if you're like in Dallas, get the Cowboys colors. If you're in Philadelphia, get it Philly colors, whatever you're in. Get it painted there. Put some stickers on there. And then instead of making it like a dresser, man, you can do some cool stuff. Like, for instance, maybe at the bottom of this dresser here, if you can see this at the bottom of this dresser, maybe you like make that like a cooler, right? So you like dig it out, you put like a cooler in there. So boom, there's like a cooler for the drinks. And then this is like opened up like a snack drawer or something. You know what I mean? So it's like a little beer cave cooler, snack drawer. Man, you know how much somebody would buy that unique dresser for? Come on, man. You know how much they would buy that dresser for? Easily. You take this free dresser, you put a little bit more work in there instead of nickel and diming, man. Get out the nickel and dime business, $100, $200. Think about this. This is where people mess up. This is where Joe Cashflow really, really helps you change the way you think about money. Most people mess up because they do nickel and dime businesses. I did it for years, nickel and dime. And we're sitting here trying to sell the cheapest thing. But your side hustle, if you're going to put all that time in the paint, why don't you get a little bit more creative and you go ahead and make this a $100 dresser to like a $3,000 dresser? Because one thing that people are going to be fanatic about is their sports team. Fanatic about their sports team. Or you can flip that bad boy around and you can make it like a princess dresser. Because there's one thing that a dad is going to do. A dad is going to like look at it and they're going to make it. You can make this like some type of Barbie or princess dresser type thing. Oh my God. That's an easy $2-3 grand that a mom or dad is going to buy it for. Put it up on Pinterest, Etsy. People will get it shipped. I'm telling you, that's $3,000 that you just did by putting it pink, putting some crown stuff on it. You know, just making it all girly and princessy. Man, it's over. It's game time. And there you go, dog. There you go. I don't know what else to tell you. So, Striking Fun 1077. Instead of picking up things and making $100, I just showed you how to make $2 grand. I just showed you how to make $3 grand on the same thing by just putting a little bit of effort in. Put a little bit of effort. You might could even make 4. And then next thing you know, you're the guy that people are like, man, on the side, I got to get with him. Because, man, he be making them crazy NFL dressers. Or he be making them crazy, princess dressers. And that's what people be wanting. See, that's the side hustle that you can do. You can do the same job and make 10 times more than you're making, my friend. Maybe even 100 times more if you do it the right way, man. So that right there is, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Thank you, man. Dropping straight gems. I don't know, like, I just feel like I just saved somebody a $5,000 course by sitting here just listening to what I just put down just now. Crazy work. Crazy work. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. With that being said, we're going to get to the next person, but I need you to do me a favor. Hit the like button and subscribe. Matter of fact, man, look, just subscribe, follow, like, share, no matter what you want. Just hit that freaking like and subscribe button, man, and share it out because Joe Cashflow is 100% cooking right now, putting in that work for you. All right, so let's go ahead and give somebody else some advice because, man, I think they got the advice that they needed, and you know what? We want to make sure, man, we share the love and get some other people. So let's see, doing DoorDash on an e-bike. Nah, I don't even like doing DoorDash, let alone doing an e-bike. Man, I see Nakia. She shouted out on Instagram. I see you. Of course, I can't share the shout out, but man, I'm waving back at you. What's going on, Nakia? She's on Joe Cashflow Live right now. All right, so let's find another thing. Does anyone here resell flip and make good money? We just did something with flipping. Has anyone tried converting Japanese vending machines for the U.S. market? Dude, I'm not going to even get into that because I don't even know what that is. All right, guide to creating a profitable side hustle, building websites. Now, weeknight side hustles, preferably remote. Work has me on a weekend night working 12-hour shifts. No point in flipping back to days during the week. Okay. Let me just see. Why not? Let's just see because maybe we can provide some value. Maybe I'm just overlooking this one. And always Bear is asking a good question. And maybe a lot of people need some help because they're working 12-hour shifts back to back. So let's go ahead and see what the issue is. And let's see if we can provide some much needed side hustle advice. All right, work has me on weekend night, working 12-hour shifts. No point in flipping back to days during the week just to flip back. So trying to find something to, number one, occupy my time Mondays through Thursday. And number two, why not make some money? Would prefer something remote. I am not in an area where DoorDash at night will be profitable. Just not many places open. Any ideas would help. You know what? I feel like Joe Cashflow is actually pretty good at giving some advice on a remote business. Why do I say that? Because, well, kind of made some money doing a remote business. Matter of fact, made a lot of money doing a remote business. Matter of fact, my business, kind of a 7-figure business can be done remote. So you know what? I think I can actually help you always, Bear. So I'm curious though what people have been saying. Comment section. This person said, I sell Snapchat accounts with high Snap scores. What? For $10, $20, and $50 respectfully. Hit me up if you need one. I'm thinking typical library 6712 is scamming. Scam alert. Either way. Sandman 23. Where do you find people willing to pay for Snap accounts? See that? Okay. Sandman is thinking exactly what I'm thinking. This ain't even a part of it. I don't know about y'all, but Sandman is thinking exactly what I'm thinking. This dude, let's just make sure we read this side hustle real quick. I can do it from wherever, and get paid up to $1,000 on good weeks, but sometimes only $100 on slow weeks. It also doesn't take much time to run once set up. I think it fits the description of what you need. Try something like that. Examples are reselling websites, traffic, username, credentials. Another good one, no one seems to be talking about, a bridge betting, guaranteed 2 to 3% return every night. If you've got a wad of spare cash, you can guarantee statistical returns. Look it up. Finally, if that tech stuff doesn't quite fit your skills, try bank churning. Simple way to make $500 a month from doing nothing. Am I the only one listening to this? Am I the only one actually listening to what this advice is? Finally, if that tech stuff doesn't quite fit your skills, try bank churning. Simple way to make $500 a month from doing nothing. Okay. I gotta say this. And then the person had the nerve, by the way, said, hope this helps. Edit. No way this is getting downvoted if I've given you 3 top-notch, low-effort side hustles to gain you a free stack of cash. Wait a minute. All right. So I got to say something. First of all, very interesting what this person is suggesting. I have to admit, very, very interesting. What's very funny is he's like, dude, just bank churn, throw money in the bank account, get it direct deposit. They give you $500, $200, $300, and then guess what you do? You take it out, you put it in another bank. They give you $500, $200. They take it out. First of all, that's not really a side hustle, but I get it. Now, Sandman is actually saying what I'm thinking. Sandman 2330 is like, where do you even find people willing to pay for Snap accounts? And that's kind of what I'm thinking. Where the hell do you even find somebody willing to pay for a Snap account? And then typical Library 6712 said, why would I tell you? Wink. But what I will tell you is that I'm currently 225 pending orders deep. Dudes, typical. Okay. Typical Library 6712. You are a very interesting person. I have things I could talk about with it, but I'm not going to. Let's just get right to giving some weeknight side hustles. Now, guys, there's a couple of side hustles out there that you can do during the week, Monday through Thursday, especially if you work a 12-hour shift. Of course, I may tell you what I do, because it could be a good side hustle. But before we do that, let's just be very, very curious and see what the internet says. Because I'm one of these people. The internet always tells us what? The truth. I'm just joking. It definitely does not tell us the truth. But I'm actually kind of curious. Come on, computer. See, this is why I'm about to upgrade to I don't even know if I can do Mac streaming. Guys, I don't know if you guys hear this. I'm typing on my keyboard and my Windows computer. Now it wants to work. Okay. All right, so let's see. Wait, my bad. Side hustles to make money. Wait a minute. Remote. So let's see. We're going to just go ahead and Google it first. Before I give my commentary, let's see what side hustles that just searching the internet. And most people are going to do this, right? Most people are going to sit here and search the internet anyway and look for side hustles that they can do remote. So I figured, why not look before I give my very, very, very critical advice? So financebuzz.com, 20 legit ways to make cash. All right. Add up $1,000 to your pocket without much extra work. Earn money online by taking surveys. Okay. Get out of $20,000 or more credit. Credit card debt is suffocating. Join the web. What is this? What is this? This isn't no side hustle. What is this crap? Finance Buzz, you playing games. Oh, my bad, yo. Y'all didn't even see what I was looking at. Finance Buzz is playing games. All right, let's find something else. Let's see. It says remote jobs, but we're looking for side hustles. 21 remote side hustles you can do while working a 9-to-5 job. Okay, let's see what this one says. All right. While working a 9-to-5 job. 21. All right, number 1, start a blog and monetize it. Start a blog. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. My screen is really doing some weird stuff. Forgive me for that. Start a blog and monetize it. Okay. affiliate marketing, displaying ads on your website. Got it. Sell digital products, tutoring. Okay. So you need some skills for that. Freelance writing. Okay. Remote code, proofreading. Got it. Guru, editing. There's actually a lot. I'm going to actually do a quick pass on this. Let me tell you why. Here's the thing. Just to get right to it, transcriber. Honestly, it's actually not that hard to find just a side hustle because I realized you didn't put any skills, what you do. You just said you're just not going to work nights. So let me just go ahead and tell you. Let me tell you what I do for a side hustle. And it's not a side hustle. It's a business. And maybe you'd be interested. Always the bear. But let me just tell you what I do. I like things that I can get, paid and people know what it is already and they're already searching. So like right now, if I ask, like you're looking for side hustles, so that means people are looking for what? Business opportunity. So I would get in a business that helps people maybe start a business. You know what I mean? That's a very simple side hustle because it's already people looking for. So like I tell people side hustle that you can do, you could easily get licensed in something like financial services if you would like. And then you can make money from anywhere using social media. Not going to be the easiest thing to do, but it's not that hard. I want to actually move on because I want to find somebody more interested. By the way, excuse me, hit the subscribe, follow, like, share, man. Because we got to find some people that we can give some real good advice to. While we're doing that, I think this is a good time to hit a quick sip of the sip. Yeah, that was good. Okay. Quality engineer in medtech looking for side hustle ideas. Okay, let's see what this person says. I'm a 29-year-old male that just has some extra time on his hands in the afternoon. I'm stumped on what I should do with my extra time. I posted here recently about selling life insurance. Interesting. Posted here recently about selling life insurance, but want to see what else there is out there. If people have side hustles that they do now, please share. Interesting. So we had a couple of comments. Let's see. Make a platform where people can upload their prescriptions and you will package according to the prescription, like in the morning, ABC medicines in one pack, night definitely in one pack. DF in one pack. I don't know what's going on there. Despite ChatGPT, writing gigs are still around and available for people who have free time. Speaking of ChatGPT, is copywriting doomed? Okay. T Brazy 123. Let me just make this very, very simple for you. You're just asking for a side hustle. You said you posted about insurance, and let me go ahead and tell you right now. I made over $100,000 selling insurance as a business, and I've helped people sell insurance and make $50,000, $60,000 part-time as a side hustle, selling insurance. So if you're going to sell life insurance, just sell life insurance. I'm telling you, it's a great business. Get into it. It'll make you a lot of money. And there's not too many side hustles that really legitimately is going to be better than that. And that's just what it is. You want to know more information, man, hit me up. But in all reality, that's going to be the best side hustle. If you was already interested in it, go ahead and get with it. It's going to be a good one. Let's find another one that's interesting, guys, because we're kind of getting down to the last couple of minutes. And I feel like we've only got a good one once. Client skip cleaning schedule. I want to find a really good one, man. We can really go. We got the furniture idea out of there, but let's find a good one. Have a messy home and the dog care is what I spent most time vacuuming. Now let's find some other side hustles. Side hustles in tech, selling POD online in a way that actually results in a profit, even if, okay, how can I make an extra $200 a month in the situation I'm in? Ooh, there we go. Thank you, Lord. I've been waiting for a good one. I already know this is a good one. I need somebody that needs some real help. Um. Okay. First of all, before I actually read that one, I gotta say something. I gotta look at this next one really quick because they just put some wild stuff in here, and we gotta see what this is all about. Update for getting payment in Zoom $150 million investor settlement. I posted about this settlement already, but in case you missed it, I decided to post it again. And you can definitely file for it now. Since the deadline hasn't passed yet, for newbies during COVID years, Zoom was accused of having, oh, wait a minute. Breaking news. Breaking news. Raise your hand if you used Zoom during COVID. Me? What is this person talking about? Plucky Quantity 20. I use Zoom during COVID. What is this person talking about? Thank you. Straw Hat Podcast. Zoom settlement? Right? Wait a minute. What are we talking about here? What info did we just stumble upon live on Joe Cashflow? Holy crap. Let's read this thing. Yes, eyes. We are going to read this thing and see what they're talking about. Okay. I posted about this settlement already, but in case you missed it, I decided to post it again. And you can definitely file for it now since the deadline hasn't passed yet. This was 2 days ago. Okay. For the newbies, during the COVID years, Zoom was accused of having big security problems and transmitting information not only to hackers, but also to Facebook. Due to this, the stock dropped and investors filed a lawsuit against Zoom during the same COVID years. And now, interesting, and now Zoom finally decided to pay a $150 million settlement to all damaged investors to resolve this scandal. So if you were an investor back in COVID times, you can check the info and file for your payment here. I'm kind of scared to click this link. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we click this link and just see like what this is about? Because I don't want no titties or something to pop up, live on the show. So, and then I sit here and get demonetized and YouTube gets pissed off because there'd be some weird stuff. I don't know. You guys let me know. Should I investigate this? Because I definitely use Zoom. I did. I don't know about you, but I use Zoom, and investors might be losing some money. And I don't know if I should click on that link or not. I don't know. You guys haven't said anything, so I think I'm not going to click on the link. I think I'm going to wait and see. All right, back to the episode. Let's go ahead and do this person. Grim they have a question. There's a lot of people who made a comment. All right, says, how can I make an extra $200 a month in the situation I'm in? Let's go ahead and read this. Right now, I'm currently barely getting by. I work a full-time job remotely for a call center, and I'm soon going back to school part-time on August through financial aid. Okay, that's good stuff. I'm able to work on schoolwork while working, so time isn't as big as an issue as long as I don't leave my desk, since I have a strict adherence in attendance. I'm not able to donate plasma since I don't meet the requirements. I don't have car insurance, so I can't do work on delivery apps. I'm also majoring in computer science, but I don't think I'm knowledgeable enough to make money off it. Very interesting. Okay. Grim is. You have a very interesting issue. And they clearly say that they are seeking advice. Well, here's the best part. I'm going to give you some advice. And in our next 15 minutes, I want to help you. I want to help you make a good decision. Now, you said you only need to make $200 a month in the situation that you're in. Now, let me tell you what's so interesting about the amount of money you're looking to make. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, but I get it. You already said that you can't donate plasma. You don't have car insurance, so you can't do the delivery apps. And you're going to major in computer science, but you don't think you're knowledgeable enough to make money off of it. Okay, I'm curious on what the advice that some are going to give to Grimace, and then I'm going to maybe give you some well needed advice to help you make $200 because making $200 is actually really, really, really easy. So anyway, it says if you're in Denver, Colorado, I need help each day. Mason, I can easily pay you $800 a month for a day's labor a week if you want to help out. If you're in Denver, person not in Denver, or this person said, Grimace, I live in Texas, so I'm a bit far from you, but I appreciate the offer. Very interesting. I wonder what somebody said under here. I'm in Denver, but I don't know if you will offer this to a short girl, 4'11", or you need muscles for this. Okay. It takes a bit of muscle, I'm afraid. Masonry. Okay. Like dogs, get on Rover. I do like dogs. I'll look into it. Agree. Pet sitting can be $50 to $65 a night. That is actually a really good one. Was going to suggest this. I've looked into Robert. I just feel like it's so dead in some areas. Okay. Agree. Rover is a good option. Okay, let's see. Find a remote call center that pays more. Crime and punishment is just stating the obvious. Don't just find another job that pays more. Find a night and weekend job, server, dishwasher, etc. Early AM job like a stalker. Did they reply to this? Yeah, my job is very secure and was hard to get due to being difficult to pass their training tests. And I have an opportunity for a raise. I'm working on, so I'll stick to it since I have tried to apply to other call centers with no luck. For the other two, I'm looking into anything local, but at the same time, I do have a lot on my plate outside of work and school, so I have limited options there. Okay, Grim, what are you talking about there? I don't understand what Grimace is talking about. You don't like you're sitting here asking for advice to make $200. Crime and Punishment gave you actually some pretty good advice, I guess, and you're just like, man, you got this complicated life. So what are you looking for? All right, let's just see what else people are talking about. Work at university, community college, or public does not be your own. Pick any of the admin things. My college is about 30 minutes away, so I don't get to go in person. Okay. Try looking for online jobs. I'm doing over 5,000 a month, scooping poop 2 days a week. Seriously, do you work for yourself or sir? Charged by the hour? Yep. Seriously, I started this business with my son and I've built up over 60 weekly. Look, I actually gotta admit something. I gotta admit something right now. Slight Vacation 1651 is on something serious. Let me tell you why. I got a dog, and my dog be laying it down for real. Like Achilles be laying down the massive poopsies. You know what I mean? Like they be pretty bad. And I hate when he poops by like the window because then you can smell it and it stinks. And you know what? Slight Vacation, bro, you are kind of on it because I'm telling you right now, I would 100% pay somebody to pick up my dog's poop. They can come every day for all I care. I would 100% pay. Matter of fact, my lawn people get pissed when I don't pick up the poop before they cut the grass, and I pay them extra. I'd be like, look, man, just cut that mug up with the lawnmower, and I'll pay you extra for crying out loud. So, man, Slight Vacation 1651 actually gave some dang good advice. I gotta admit, great advice. It don't cost you nothing, and people don't want to do it. That kind of leads me into something right there. Can I say something? Let me say something. When you're looking at side hustles, the Slight Vacation actually was making a point that I was going to talk about. The side hustle, if you want to make money fast, find things that people don't want to do. Kind of simple. You're like, no, Joe, it's not that simple. How do I find things that people don't want to do? It's actually very simple. What don't you want to do? Like, let me go and tell you something that people don't want to do. You want to know something? I'm gonna give you a side hustle right now. I'm telling you, nobody really wants to do it, but they have to do it. You want to know what it is? Simple. One of the best side hustles of all time will forever be cleaning something. It will forever be cleaning something. For instance, you know how many businesses, offices, people that have small businesses, small restaurants, that if you go in there, you don't try to be their employee. You know what I mean? Like, here we go. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. I feel something coming on. I feel something coming on. Let me pause real quick. I told y'all this last 15 minutes is about to be nasty. Let me pause real quick. I'm gonna need you to hit the like and subscribe button, whether you liking this live or after the fact, and share this out. I gotta take this sip. Let me tell you why I gotta take this sip. Because I just felt it. It's about to get. I'm about to drop. Hold on. You know what? I think I'm gonna drink this whole thing right now. Give me a second. Oh yeah. I'm about to drop something on you. I'm about to drop something crazy on you right now. Literally, you don't know how many businesses, small business owners, offices, don't go in there as an employee. Listen up. Don't go in there as an employee. Don't go in there looking for a job. Small business. Grimace, you know how many people would pay you? I'm telling you, you know how many people would pay you to literally go in there and clean up for them, especially if you undercut how much it would cost for an employee. And you're like, wait, what? How does that work? How does that work? Let me kind of explain something to you. People don't like to clean. People really don't like to clean. It's actually very simple. If somebody can pay you, let's say, $50 for that week, and the only thing you come in there to do for an hour, 2 hours, is brush the floor, sweep it, and grab the trash. It's actually a very simple side hustle. Simple. And you said you only need $200 extra a month. You only need one business that you can literally go in. You got school, you got all this stuff going on, right? You know, your job is secure. Let me see. You said just so we're on the same page. I want to make sure I'm giving you the right advice. You said you work for a remote call center. You can't do any job where it requires car insurance. You can't donate plasma, and you major in computer science. See, your problem is, Grimace, you want to be at home. You can't do you want to make fast money fast. You want to make fast money fast. You can't be at home. Find any business and tell them at the end of the week, or you pick the night, I'll come in and I'll sweep and I'll get a broom. And you charge $50. $50. If it takes you 1 hour or 2 hours, it doesn't matter. Technically, watch this. Technically, for that business, it's cheaper for them to pay you $50 for that week, or even $100 for that week, just to come get some last minute stuff than to just hire an employee to do that, especially a small office building. Or even a little restaurant or a food truck where you just sweep the front. You sweep and mop the front. It takes like an hour to do that. They would rather pay you that because it's cheaper to pay you just to do that job once a week, twice a week, than paying an employee. The other thing is most cleaning companies, sophisticated cleaning companies, they're going to charge a lot more because they're going to want to do the building. But sometimes people don't need that. Sometimes they just need some baseboards cleaned. Sometimes they just need the windows wiped. Sometimes they just need the trash taken out, and that's it. And $50 is not a lot of money, but you only need 200, and you undercut them, and you spend maybe an hour, 2 hours. That's $25 an hour. But you help the business out because you're not an employee. So they ain't got to worry about hiring as an employee. They ain't got to worry about firing you and all that stuff like that. You help them out. Now you make a lot more money than you probably make with your remote job. You ain't making $25 an hour. And if you're decent, you could probably do it in an hour. And you find a small business because $50 is not a lot to a small business, and it helps them out. So that's actually something that you can do. Anything that involves cleaning, anything that involves things that people don't want to do is the business you should do. It's just that simple. And labor jobs will forever be the best. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you another one. You know how many people would love to get their garage swept? People just don't want to do it, but get their garage swept. You know how many people would pay to get their garage swept? It's so simple. You come by, hey man, if you move your cars, I'll take the stuff out the garage, sweep your garage, and put the stuff back. It's $50. You'd be like, man, $25. Go sweep a couple garages. It's easy. Matter of fact, you can go on Facebook and just post it, sweep garages. People are like, damn, I need my garage swept. Matter of fact, you know how many men, whether their wives are telling them to sweep the garage, you know how many men would be like, shoot, it's easier for you to pay you to sweep my garage than me be out here doing it. Same reason why people pay for their lawn to get cut. It's these simple things. When people ask to make $200 a month, that's not like an extra $2,000 a month, an extra $10,000 a month. You're saying $200 and you got limited time. Well, do something that takes limited time. Take your hands, these things that God gave you. God gave you these hands. Find a broom, use someone's broom, and just do it. It's actually that simple. Do a little bit of cleaning. Do some garage sweeping. Things that people don't like to do. You'd be shocked. Of how easy it is to find $200 helping people do something they don't want to do. It's quite easy. You just got to hustle. And the hustle is just putting it out there that I'm going to do the dirty work. Matter of fact, I just gave somebody a business idea. I'm about to end. I got 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds before I end. I'm giving you a sick business idea. Here's the company name. I do the dirty work. Or Dirty Work Incorporated. Dirty Work Inc. Let me do your dirty work. I don't know, but figure it out. Dirty Work Bros. That might sound kind of wild. So maybe not Dirty Work Bros. But just do the dirty work. All the stuff people don't like to do. You do it for them, and you've got a business. And you got a side hustle, and you make $200. It's actually quite simple to make an extra $200. So, with that being said, guys, man, we want to do a quick Reddit reaction. This, of course, was episode 12. We're starting to really pile these bad boys on. Really pile these bad boys on. And you know what, guys? I'm super excited for these next episodes. I got a special one coming up. I've been kind of working on it. But I got a special one coming up. And of course, we are going to start back talking about some politics. I know I missed politics, but I think I'm going to switch our political conversation for another day, because I just think I have to do that. I don't want to do Friday nights at 10 because I know a lot of people, they're not going to want to listen to politics that late. They're going to want to listen to a little bit earlier. So I think I'm going to actually add another show day, during the week, maybe like a Wednesday, and we're going to talk about some politics, because there's a lot of politics going around. There's a lot of stuff that Trump talking about going around. So we'll probably definitely talk about politics during the week. With that being said, man, I appreciate you guys getting on. I do have a special episode that's going to come up. I'm going to sneak it in there as promised. I'm going to tell you, as promised, I'm going to build that course live. I have not forgotten. It's just been a hell of a week. It's been one of those weeks, guys. So, unfortunately, I could not get to it the way I wanted to this week to do it. But this coming up week, I believe we'll have some time to be able to do that live and build that course and build that ebook and then give that bad boy away for free to the people who watch it live. So look out for that special episode because you're going to learn how to build courses. I'm going to show you how to sell it, how to make some money doing it. It's going to be a sick episode. That episode might be a 2-3 hour episode. Who knows how long it's going to take, but we're going to show you how to do that. With that being said, guys, man, I had a great time tonight, man, on the Joe Cashflow show. Man, we did some Reddit reaction, man. We gave some good advice. Somebody's probably going to watch this, and next thing you know, you're going to be seeing dressers with coolers of sports teams and with stickers on there, man. I'm telling you, man, that's a easy money maker. And then you got people who's going to definitely subscribe to some other stuff. And then my last situation, man, how we ended the night on fire. We ended the night on fire because this person wanted to make $200. And man, we just showed them how they could do a lot more than that by doing the dirty work. So with that being said, guys, this was fun. I look forward to seeing you next Friday at 10 p.m. on the late night show, Joe Cashflow Live. And man, we about to go get this money, keep getting that paper, and keep getting that cash flow. Joe Cashflow is Audi 5000.